hope you all are doing well, and I hope this video finds you well and good, and you're enjoying the fall season. Okay, so again, we're still continuing our MacKenzie Childs dupe series. So I got some of these from Dollar Tree, and I'm sure you all have seen these little pumpkins in Dollar Tree. I hope I'm in frame good. They were $1.25, and I got one of these. Of course, we all seen these in Dollar Tree as well. It was $1.25. So these are styrofoam, as you know. You can see they made out of styrofoam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some primer on my pumpkins first, and let the primer, the first coat of primer, completely dry, and then I'm gonna put a second coat on, and then we're gonna start doing the MacKenzie Childs Harlequin pattern. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm hand painting them, because from what I've read about MacKenzie Childs, a lot of their well, all of their art is hand painted, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. Okay, so you could use whatever primer you have on hand. Okay, I'm using some of this Childs primer, and it's regular primer that I've had around my house for quite some time. Trying to show it to you. Yeah, this is what it looks like in the container. Childs. I got it from Home Depot. So I got a big one because I've been priming lots of things. I do a lot of painting in my home. Okay, so that's what I'm using. So I just poured a little bit out into this container. I'm gonna put on some gloves so I could save my little manicure. And I hope I'm in frame good. For you guys, I'm gonna move the camera up a little bit and over. Okay. And I'll be using regular paint brushes that I got out of Walmart. They come in a pack of about 6 or 7. This is the biggest that came in that packet that I'm, bought from Walmart. You'll see them in the arts and crafts section. Okay, so this is basically now I'm just doing this because I want my paint to go on really nice and smooth, and I want it to stay in place. So I'm just priming. Priming these pumpkins. And again, mad shout outs to MacKenzie Childs website and MacKenzie Childs. Those artists over there are very super talented. They are. And because I have did a number of a number of paintings, dupes of theirs so far, and it can be time consuming, but if you go to Neiman Marcus's website to purchase any items of MacKenzie Child, the items are beautiful. They're gorgeous items, but the price tags are so huge. I mean, the prices are just extravagantly high, and I don't know about you, but I don't have that kind of money just for fall decor. But what I do have is a lot of time and I like to do a little DIY. So there, that's my first coat. So as I finish them, I'm going to set them to the side so they could dry. I'm going to be working on a lot of other items as well that I'm going to be priming and getting ready for some paint. And so stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you guys my inspiration. I lifted some pictures off of Neiman Marcus's website to show you kind of the look that I'm going to be going for with these pumpkins. And this kilts, it dries pretty fast. It dries really, really fast. I can't complain. So there. And I'll put a nice light coat of it on. So there, again, these are these pumpkins I got from Dollar Tree. And they have little stickers on the bottom where you can remove the sticker if you want. And it just reveals a little hole that you could put like a skewer in and stick the pumpkin onto something like a bouquet or anything like that. So you could remove it if you like. It doesn't bother me, so I let it stay on. So I'm gonna continue on covering this and cover this with a light coat of primer. Some people say you may not need it, but I like for my paint to go on kind of thick. So if you look at MacKenzie Childs items, the paint looks really thick, but I did do some research and I did read up on the paints that they use over there at MacKenzie Child. They're specialty artistry paints, so they go on much thicker than the average paints that we use every day. They're like specialty art paints, so that's probably why the items are so mega expensive. Excuse me, because they use specialty paints. So I'm gonna finish this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the brown one from Dollar Tree, and the kills have all dried, so it looks pretty good. So I'm thinking my paint is going to stick really good. So I'm going to show a picture of my inspiration, and I love that style, I really do. And I even like purple, I even love purple, but this pumpkin is going to go in my kitchen. So my kitchen have more of a turquoise theme going on in the kitchen, almost like this color. Okay, so I'm going to be replacing the purple with this color. Okay, and this color that has dried up in my little cup is a Craft Smart paint, and I got this from Walmart. Okay, it was like $2, only because it got this like it's like a metallic, and it says multi-surface, but it's a really pretty, this is what it looks like, the top. And I had it for a while because I love this color, but it's a really pretty rich aquamarine color. You can see it better in here. I was using it on another project and I let it dry up in the cup. That's just wasteful, but yeah, so I'm gonna replace the purple with this color. So that's what we're gonna do, and the rest of them are gonna be the black and white Harlequin. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna be using like a matte finish chalk paint. It's by Waverly. It's a pretty color. It comes on, it dries matte with a matte finish. But of course you could use whatever colors you like. And the black that I'm using is by Apple Barrel, and it's a jet black. Okay. So this is just what I do because the Apple Barrels are quick drying paints. So I normally don't pour too much in because this will dry quick. Just like while I was working with this, it dried really quick. So it works for you, but then it can work against you as well. Okay. I'm gonna pour some of this in here. And this, to me, have about an average dry time. So you don't have to really work so fast with this, I have learned. But with these, in this Apple Barrel, you have to kind of work kind of fast, okay? I'm going to put those to the side. So hopefully you guys could see them. And yeah, we're going to get started. So I'm going to do 3 sections in my turquoise. So I think I'm gonna do those first. Let's do those first. I think I'll do over here. And I like to paint, so either you'll find this very satisfying or you'll find it boring. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. Now, mind you, you have to give the paint time to dry. Okay, so I did my little sections, and it's not going to be perfect, as you can see right here, right? But on the MacKenzie Childs website, they have these streaks, like some of the white goes into the black and the black goes into the white, and it makes it look really, really upscale. But if you want yours perfect, then you could always go back and clean that up. But for me, that doesn't bother me. Okay, so this is how the initial base coat looks like. So I'm going to give this some time to dry. I'm going to move that to the side. And I got this that I'm going to work on. This is a little it's a little scarecrow I got out of I think Hobby Lobby. I think this was some years ago. I had this scarecrow for over 6-7 years. You see the top part right there is chipped. I can't remember whether I got this out of Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. It was really inexpensive, and I got this one, and I got a little boy. Okay, like I said, I had these for like years, so that's why I want to give them a little facelift. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the little girl. Now, you have to give your initial project time to dry. So normally I have like 2 little projects going on at the same time, because again, the paints dry up in the cups really quick. So I try to use all the paints that I put in the cup, unless you use little bit at a time. Okay, I would say, put little bits into your cup at a time, because you don't want to waste product like that, and the paints will dry on you. But I put enough in there where it's I could do one project and have that drying, and then I could start on another little project, and I'll have 2 things drying at the same time. So I painted her little bow tie black, because I'm going to put some black polka dots on here. I just noticed that. Why would they put a bow tie on a little girl? I don't know. Well, both of them have a bow tie, but it's just strange. Things to make you go, Okay, so I painted her little bow tie black, and I gave her a little freshening up on her white apron, and her shoes look pretty good. So there, I'm gonna do freshen up on her black, the black area of her sunflower. Like I said, I had these little statues for years. I can't remember where I got them, and this is probably why I don't mind giving them a little facelift. Okay, because something relatively new, I'd leave it new. Okay, so that's what she looks like for now. And I'm just using one of these little brushes that come in those packs that you get from Walmart in the art section. They have about a good 7 or 8 brushes in them. I think it was like $3 and some change. Again, shout outs to all the artists over there at MacKenzie Childs, because this could be tedious depending on what you're painting, what you're hand painting. Hence now, when you're doing this for yourself, see, I'm doing this, you know, to give my decor a, a pop of, you know, color. But if you're doing this for a living, I could understand now why the prices are so high, because hand painting is very tedious. It really is. It's very tedious, and it depends on what it is you're painting, though. So I don't want to discourage anybody, you know, but it can be tedious, and you do need time to let your projects dry before you can move on to the next steps. So that's what he's looking like, and he has a little crow on his hat. So I'm gonna go over the crow with a fresh bit of black paint. And again, I've had these little statues for years. So that's why I figured I'd, you know, do something a little new to them to, you know, freshen them up. And I can't decide. I want to do something with his vest, but I'm not sure as to what. Should we do MacKenzie Childs back there? Should we do the Harlequin design back there? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So, but right now I'm freshening up his sunflower. And these little things are so cute. You could find these in thrift stores and just, you know, paint them over and, you know, give them a new look and add them in with your fall designs. So there, I'm gonna give them a couple minutes to dry, and I'm gonna look over our pumpkin right here, and then we're gonna continue. Okay, so majority of it has dried, so I'm gonna keep on going. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna concentrate, because this part takes a good bit of concentration, putting these squares in. So again, shout out to MacKenzie Childs and all the artists over there. And I'm gonna stop talking because I gotta kind of focus on painting these squares in good, and hoping you guys could see what it is that I'm doing. And again, MacKenzie Childs, don't get angry at me, just get in touch with me and offer me a job, okay? So I'm gonna stop talking and play some music for you guys. Okay, so while she's drying, I'm going to let you see some of the products that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use some of this Metallic Luster by Gold Rush. And it's something like rubbing buff. I got some of this from Hobby Lobby. So we got this on hand. We have all our rubbing buffs on hand. And we have our multi purpose glue, and it dries clear. I also have a hot glue gun plugged up as well. And if I could find them. These are the stones that we're going to use, and I got these from Hobby Lobby, okay? To kind of help me recreate that look that I seen. So, they were a little pricey. They're $6.99, but with the 50% off, that made them like $3 and some change. So, they're really worth it. I like these better than the imitation rhinestone strips that you get out of Dollar Tree and stuff like that. Because again, we're going for a real high-end look. So this is what they look like. So I'm going to be cutting the stones in half. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that to create that look going down the middle. Okay? Hobby Lobby, all the other stuff, Deco Art, Rub and Buffs, all that stuff comes from Hobby Lobby, okay? Okay, so right here, I'm just going to be cutting the very edge of the rhinestones. Now, these have like a rubber backing, so the scissors glided through them pretty easily, and that's what I like about these brand of rhinestones, because you could cut whatever it is you need out. You don't have to use that whole thick band, because they're really pretty, and they're really glittery, and they got weight to them. And you could get them in the fabric section at Hobby Lobby. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, I'm just taking my time. If you could use a nice sharp pair of scissors, or lay the band down flat on the table and use an X-Acto knife. And then you could see what stones you would like to cut out. So I'm just cutting out that long first band, because they give you some stones in the middle, and they give you a long strip on each side of the band. So you see there, you could use either the long strips, or if you got a project that you need to use those middle diamond squares together. It all depends on your project, but since I just need the long strips right there, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to cut out what I need and put the rest away. And there's my band. And so now we're going to just cut out what we need for each line as we go. Okay?